Namaste to all. A very beautiful question from one of my channel viewer. Very deep question. The question is like this, sir. Your Acharya always says, and I also agree. The questioner is saying that we must do yajna, we must do Vedic Shubh Karma. Whereas Kapil Muni says in the Sutra number 47 that by only doing Vedic Shubh Karma, you cannot attain your Purusharat. Purusharat means moksha. How do you interpret Kapil Muni's words versus your Acharya's words? Is it not contradicting? The sutra number he had quoted is 1 by 47. Thank you so much for this question. I don't know which book you are referring to, but I will appreciate if you can read the book either by Acharya Brahmamuni or by Acharya Udayvir Shastri. They have given a very beautiful explanation for this sutra. See, the sutra is like this: Na anushavik adapi tat siddhihi sadhyatvena vritti yogad apurusharattatvam. Apurusharattatvam. This apurusharat hai. Apurusharattatvam means this is not our main goal. Which one? Na anushravikat api. Anushravikat api means by doing Vedic karma such as yajna and other karmas which are mentioned in the Vedas, by only doing that, na tat siddhihi. Kapil Muni says, na tat siddhihi. Tat means here it is coming from the previous sutras. You cannot attain the moksha, you cannot attain the apavarga. Sadhyatvena, because these are all, the sutra explains that these are all will satisfy your materialistic needs. You have a desire, you want to get a child, you want to get married, you have a kamana, you have a icha, and then you do yajna and do upasana, you will attain that sadhyatvena. Isliye the sutra says avritti yogat punah. Avritti means again and again. Yogat means we will attain, the jivatma will take body. Even though you are doing yajna, even though you are doing Vedic karma, but you are doing yajna with an icha of putra prapti, you are doing yajna with the icha of dhan prapti, you are doing yajna for icha of something else, getting job or getting married or getting long life, etc. Thereby your desires will get fulfilled, but your final goal of apavarga moksha will not be attained. Because of this reason, it is apurusharattatvam. These Vedic karmas are not your purusharat. Purusharat means final goal. This is not your final goal. So Vedic karma is not your final goal. This is the interpretation of the questioner. The questioner who has asked me this question is the interpretation based on the sutra. Very good point he has analyzed. But see, we must understand the words of Rishi very carefully, because no Rishi will ever write anything against Vedas. Vedas very clearly say that we must do yajna, ayu yajnana kalpantam, we must do paropakar, we must do service to Acharya, we must do service to elders, we must do all the Vedic karma mentioned in the Vedas. Paramatma says like that. Thereby, when we follow the instructions of Paramatma, we will attain moksha. However, why Kapil Muni says like this? Because Kapil Muni speaks about his experience. He says, see, we must understand sadhyatvena. If your intention is only sakam bhavana, we must understand two things in the Vedas also. In the last chapters of Yajurveda, Paramatma summarizes very clearly, and Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati also mentions in the mantra, Kuruvanneveha karmani. Kuruvanneveha karmani are Vedic nishkam shubh karma. Sakam nahi hai, nishkam bhavana se. What is meant by nishkam bhavana? Nishkam bhavana is a bhavana, like I am also doing Agnihotra, and another person is also Agnihotra. He is doing Agnihotra, he is doing Ishwara Upasana, he is doing Sandhya Upasana, he is doing Yoga Abhyas. But I am doing with a Sakam Bhavana, he is doing with a Nishkam Bhavana. He will attain moksha, I will not attain moksha. Same karma, but Bhavana is different. Bhavana is most important in the Vedas. Please understand. That's why we say Tad Japas Tadartha Bhavanam. Bhavanam is very important. Artha Bhavanam, we must have the Bhavana inside us, and Bhavana is Nishkam Bhavana. If we have Sakam Bhavana, Kapil Muni says, if you have Sakam Bhavana, you are doing Agnihotra not for Paramatma, not for moksha. Attaining, doing Agnihotra for moksha is in your bhavana, right? Karma is same only. Yogi also will do Agnihotra, Bhogi also will do Agnihotra. Bhogi will get Bhoga, Yogi will get Yoga. Yoga means joining with Paramatma, right? So we must understand this sutra, and here Acharya Udaivir Shastri has beautifully written, ये अनुष्ठान उस कामना को पूरा करने के लिए भोग सामग्री प्रस्तुत कराने में सहायभूत होते हैं, इसलिए ये सब भोग प्राप्ति के ही अंश है. See, this Anushthan, I will try to explain in English. Ye Anushthan, whatever Anushthan we are doing, if you are doing this Anushthan, it will Kamana ki Purti, it will satisfy your Kamana, your Icha, your desires. Therefore, these are all also as means to attain our Bhoga. However, Acharya writes, जब ये अनुष्ठान निष्काम भावना से किए जाते हैं, तब भोग साधन होने के अतिरिक्त ये आंतरिक अंतःकरण की शुद्धि में सहायक होते हैं. See, moksha is a function of vidya. Moksha is possible by destroying avidya, and avidya is destroyed by antahkaran shuddhi. And when we do Agnihotra, when we do Ishvara Upasana with Nishkam Bhavana, he has written that ये अनुष्ठान निष्काम भावना से किए जाते हैं, तब भोग साधन होने के अतिरिक्त ये अंतःकरण की शुद्धि में सहायक होते हैं, जो प्रकृति पुरुष के विवेक ज्ञान में अत्यंत उपयोगी है. When we have Nishkam Bhavana, when we do Paramatma worship, we will start getting Vivek Gyan. Why? Because our Bhavana is Nishkam. What is meant by Nishkam Bhavana? Sarva Kriyanam Paramaguru Arpano Tat Phala Sanyaso Va. Phal Sanyas is Nishkam Bhavana. Sarva Kriyanam Paramaguru Arpano is Nishkam Bhavana. Doing every deed, every karma in the remembrance of Paramatma, in the recognizing the presence, like I am doing Agnihotra, I am recognizing the presence of Paramatma around me, and I am telling to Paramatma, hey Paramatma, the reason I am doing this Agnihotra is moksha. The reason I am doing this Agnihotra is your prapti, not bhog prapti. So bhavana is clear, then it becomes Nishkam Bhavana. And when we do Nishkam Karma, then Vivek Gyan में अत्यंत उपयोगी होता है. Then we will get to Vivek Gyan. The moment we get Vivek Gyan, our Antahkaran will get Shuddh. Antahkaran Shuddh is possible by Paramatma Kripa, by Acharya Kripa. But our Bhavana is pure, then Paramatma will help us, then Acharya will help us. So this book you must read. Sankhya Darshan, don't read other authors. My suggestion is always read authors of Arya Samaj and also authors like Brahma Muni Acharya और उदयवीर शास्त्री. इस प्रकार कामना की भावना से अनुष्ठित यज्ञ याग आदि साध्य अर्थात अन्य सांसारिक सुख साधनों के समान होने से बार बार संसार में अनुष्ठाता की आवृत्ति के प्रयोग होते हैं, इसलिए ये अपुरुषार्थ है. वही कपिल मुनि has mentioned अपुरुषार्थ because your kamana is sakam kamana. Then if you have sakam kamana, your desires are fulfilled, then you are continuously in the desire cycle, you are not coming out of the desire cycle. If your desire is Paramatma, then it becomes Nishkam Bhavana. If your desire is Bhoga, then it becomes Sakam Bhavana. So then we come into yoga. So the sutra says the word Sadhyatvena Avritti Yogat. Avritti means again and again. Punah yogat. योग होने से पुनः पुनः जीवात्मा शरीर से योग हो जाता है because of our sakam bhavana. So always do निष्काम भावना, इसलिए ये अपरुषार्थ है. If you do with sakam bhavana, it becomes apurusharth. The sutra says clearly. But if you do with निष्काम भावना, then it will become पुरुषार्थ. अभिप्राय यह कि संसार में भोग सामग्री की संपन्नता के लिए जैसे अन्य कार्य व्यवहार कार्य कृषि आदि किए जाते हैं, वैसे ही ये सकाम वैदिक यज्ञ आदि हो जाते हैं. ये सांसारिक भोगों को प्रस्तुत करते हैं. अपवर्ग के लिए वेद प्रतिपादित निष्काम कर्म द्वारा आत्म साक्षात्कार मुख्य साधन है. देखिए, सेम थिंग ही हैज रिटन. अपवर्ग मोक्ष, फॉर अटेनिंग मोक्ष, Ved Pratibadit, we must do the Vedic karma with Nishkam karma, with Nishkam bhavana. thereby we can attain Atma Sakshatkar, both the Paramatma and Jivatma Sakshatkar, and we will attain the Vivek of the Prakriti Purusha. So it's all in the Bhavana only. It's a very, very beautiful, important question. All the Rishi Munis, even my Acharya says, Yajna karo, Ved suno. But my Acharya always has told, Bhavana Nishkam hona chahiye. Nishkalank hona chahiye. Sakam Bhavana nahi hona chahiye. Sakam Bhavana, when we do with, of course, see, starting will always be Sakam Bhavana. That's why the sutra says, Tatafala Sannyasa va. When I do a karma, if I am already doing in Ishwar Pranidhan, if I am already doing a karma in Nishkam Bhavana, then why I should have Tatafalla Sanyasova? I have already dedicated it, right? But on the other hand, many people will start doing karma with the Sakam Bhavana. They will start Agnihotra for getting rid of coronavirus. They will start Agnihotra for getting married. They will start Agnihotra for getting kids. But after some time, they will realize, no, getting kid is not my Purusharat. Getting money is not my Purusharat. Getting married is not my Purusharat. My Purusharat Paramatma. So after realizing that they will leave I have done my karma Paramatma, but I leave the result to you. They will Tatfala Sanyasova. Then the karma also become Nishkam. You can attain Nishkamata at any point of time. Extremely important Vedic philosophy, this one. Very, very important question. And I request other viewers of my channel also to ask such questions. Thereby, it becomes a very good, discussion. Of course, I'm not discussing with you, but it becomes very good learning for me, as well as you can also understand something new. Other people also can understand something new. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.